And the, Doug, can you make sure our mics are on?
Probably.
Can you hear me now? Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Check, check.
Hello, up. Yep. All right, great. That's what everybody wants to hear is my voice on a microphone. All right, sorry for the delay, but we're all humans and technology issues happen. So I appreciate the folks who are here in the room for our school building committee meeting. We'll call it to order at 5:16. And we'll start with our roll call. We're going to start down here on the far end. Terry Lynch,
Here.
Chip McGarr,
Here.
Bob Littlefield,
Here.
Lucas Murray,
Here.
Brian Mahoney.
Here.
Myself, I'm Kate Massinanti, Dave Colazetti.
Here.
Brian Sylvia.
Here.
Jim Manny.
Here.
And we have Chris Spiegel here from left field. We also have in the room Phil Conti from Studio Jade and our SLAM collaborative folks. All right, so let's get started with business item number 3, discussion action project update regarding the construction manager at risk procurement. And Chris, I'm going to pass it off to you.
Thank you, everyone. As this committee is aware, we reached out for a construction manager at risk with guaranteed maximum price procurement on Thursday, the 28th of March. As this committee is also aware, we had a meeting a few months ago where we discussed the 3 major project delivery methods: design build, design bid build, and construction manager at risk. For a number of reasons, this committee felt that moving forward with a CMAR with GMP was the most prudent choice for this work. So as I said, we requested proposals on the 28th. We had a pre-bid meeting, a mandatory pre-bid meeting on Wednesday, April 3rd. We had a non-mandatory site walk on Thursday, April 5th, or sorry, Thursday, April 4th. And we are looking for proposals to be due, excuse me, on Tuesday, the 16th. At that time, once we receive proposals, the construction manager selection team will review those proposals. If necessary, we will make a short list and then proceed to interviews the same way that we did it for the designer selection procurement. We have 2 additional agenda items on today about appointing members of the community and the school building committee to that designer selection team. I believe the town council has already appointed Councilor Sweet to the designer selection team as well.
Yep. Chris, can I just have you kind of go back just a little bit and explain the CMAR GMP acronyms for us and go into detail as to what exactly construction manager at risk means for the folks who may be
Sure.
just tuning in now?
So I think what most community members might be familiar with is design, bid, build. This is a general contractor type work. Most of the work that you would do on your home is design, build work. In a design, bid, build project, the general contractor takes the subcontractor's numbers or their pricing and marks them up for his own fees. You do not get to see trade costs. You just see a bottom line number, and then that general contractor manages the subcontractor's work. And a construction manager at risk procurement, the way that the construction managers make their money is based off of a fee. That fee is a flat fee for the work. They do not mark up any subcontractor's work. In fact, it's exactly the opposite. We would see every division of work, masonry, steel, concrete, and those numbers would be brought before a committee And we, as a committee, would choose which subcontractors the construction manager is working with. It gives us a lot more transparency over pricing. It also allows us to make sure that there's no markups that are being put onto work that are superfluous. Another important part of a construction manager with GMP procurement is that when you get to approximately the end of design development and the drawings, you will sign what's called a guaranteed maximum price with the construction manager. That is the guaranteed maximum price that you will pay for the work. At that point, the risk of bringing the project on budget is now with the construction manager, not with the town of South Kingstown. That's an important distinction. Unless, of course, we add an additional scope that wasn't in the drawings, or we run into existing conditions that were not considered before. But that's a very important thing to note, is that the risk for bringing